out with this P.
Hanging out with that P. And this is our stupid pod. Had to switch hands there, see.
Right, I had to like look at the road while giving high fives.
So we're back at it again with the car vlogs.
We thought you probably missed it.
You guys missed it. I know I did.
And we're trying with the camera, so
Expect something different.
it's gonna look weird, it's gonna look interesting,
There's a hair in your guys' face.
but at least it's
Something
gonna
new.
be clear.
And it's gonna be clear and it's gonna be beautiful.
It's gonna be nice. It's gonna be real.
It's gonna be real nice.
Okay, so for starters, I'm lost.
It's okay.
In my own
That's in our own
neighborhood.
neighborhoods.
Alright,
2016 is over.
bye.
Deuces.
Didn't like you.
And let's welcome in with warm hands good old-fashioned 2017.
It's just...
We're trying to find our way out of the Shells neighborhood.
So, I seriously don't know where I'm
Proud.
at. Anyways, so what we want to do in 2017, we feel like the P's, this is our channel. Like,
It is.
this is
It's everyone's channel.
gonna be it.
This is it.
This is... We
We're
can
feeling
feel
it.
something.
We're feeling the love.
We're gonna start brewing a really good year.
I can't wait.
So these years, we have 3 goals that we want to try and shoot for?
Yep.
Okay, Spence, you start with the first goal.
First goal. We want to try and put out a video like every week. And if you guys are lucky, and we can, we'd like to put out 2 videos a week. But don't like expect that. Just like
We're shooting
shooting for
hardcore.
one.
Hardcore one.
definite one.
Like it.
Unless we're, dying,
Yeah. Or family.
sick or whatever.
You know,
It's getting foggy.
we're gonna do it.
Yeah, we're gonna put out 1 video a week. We got the motivation. That's what 2017 is bringing in. And then, what's our second goal, Michelle?
We want to try and reach out and do collabs with people.
That we do.
So we're hoping to bring more support to the channel. So we're trying to talk to some friends to become our friends. Promoting our channel. I kind of want to get business cards.
Yeah.
I want to start getting business cards, and I want to start like, I don't know, just being more,
Promoting our channel.
hey, go check out our channel. More friends to experience more fun things with.
Peace.
And also, actually, okay, so third thing is we want to experience more and try to do more things.
And then 4th.
Yeah.
3rd is promoting. 4th is experiencing and doing different things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This car vlog is gonna hold a story. This car pod thing, channel thing.
It's gonna be a great story.
Yeah. We want to kick off the year with a great story. The journey of on our way to Baja.
Yeah. How we got there.
The journey.
Because like we recorded an episode of like our road trip there, but we didn't really get into detail of what happened on that day because a lot happened on that day. So we're gonna jump in there and we're gonna tell you guys.
It's just a great story.
It's Fundabar.
But if you want to check out what we did in Baja and what is Baja,
If you want to check out that video,
Go and
we'll
check
link somewhere in the
below.
bottom. And the border was packed. There's a lot of people there, but it's the Mexican border. Like that's just it's always been. And then we get to the border. We drive in, and we got like a whole bed, like it's packed full of stuff and stuffed. And we get there, and they're like, okay, you're going for inspection because we have like a tarp over it and everything. And we're like, okay, no big deal. Like, it's weird that we're getting an inspection. We're not used to it, but no big deal. So we get there, and they pull us into this weird, like, treadmill type thing. Really weird, with a huge x-ray over it. And they're like, okay, everyone out of the vehicle. and walk over there. And we're like, oh God, what do we do? They're like, okay, Tom, because he was driving at the time, they're like, you stay with the truck.
They had to go into this like area where the control room was. And like that was like behind a wall, so we couldn't even like see Tom anymore. And that's when Tom's mom started freaking out, like, why did they take the driver away from all? And we weren't the only families, like they were doing like random cars, there was a van, there was like they were doing random vehicles. And so that took like 30 minutes.
And we were all freaking out because they're like, oh, Mom was thinking that Tom got in trouble. Like there was something in the truck that she didn't know about and Tom got in trouble. But in reality it was all fine.
So we are trying to find the exit to get onto the freeway to take us to where the race was taken at. It was Ensenada.
Yeah.
So, and Tom, he's like, okay, this is the way. And he was like, you can't use your phone because that, like, you can't use the GPS because that costs him minutes or whatever. So he was using this app that basically you download the map of wherever you're going. So he was using that, and he was using waypoints to get us to where we needed to go.
Yep.
And he kept taking the wrong turn, and when we got to Tijuana to get onto this freeway to help us get to Ensenada, to help us get to where we're supposed to be, he turned into this neighborhood, and it was not, no.
We were in the middle of Tijuana. Like,
and these neighborhoods were like,
they were like slums.
they're one car length of where the other cars were parked to get into their houses. Like everything was like
And we're in
very compact.
We're in a huge truck.
Like we were screaming money
Yeah.
just because of the equipment we had.
Yeah.
And then we tried to make like a 12-point U-turn in this tiny little like neighborhood.
And everyone's just looking at us.
It was awkward.
It was awkward and it was
And like
terrifying.
Tom's mom the whole time was just like, what are you, we are not.
Where we were supposed to be.
And so we finally get on the freeway, and that's good, dandy, like freaking finally. And we're driving, and it takes like 2 hours to get to Pinta Banya. I'm probably saying that
saying
wrong.
it completely wrong.
And then we went, and then we're driving, and then I really needed to go to the bathroom. Like it was starting to hit, and I was like, we're almost to our destination, so I can handle it. And there's nowhere to go to the bathroom because at this point it was 11 o'clock at night. So then we finally passed Ensenada. Then we're on our way to where we were staying. Tom's mom brought out the directions to get us to the place. So we get out the directions, we read the place, and it was like, you're gonna turn left. It wasn't even,
There were stupid directions.
it wasn't even directions of like, you're gonna turn left on Horizon Ridge, and then you're gonna turn right on Paseo Verde, then you're gonna turn, like, it wasn't even those
It was
types.
like
It was
turn
like,
left past the sign in the road.
we were going up and down the road, and I was like holding my pelvis because it was about to burst, because I had cramps. Like I had to pee so bad.
Not to mention, it wasn't a paved road.
It wasn't a paved road.
It was a dirt road.
And so I was like, you know what, pull over and pee on the side of the road. And I peed for like solid 20 minutes.
She did. It was
And
like a good, at least, like, honestly, it was probably a good, like, 3-minute pee.
Like, it felt like 20 minutes.
And we were just sitting there, and they're just like, okay, Nichelle, come on, wrap it up.
No,
She just kept going.
I was so, oh man. Then we got back in the car and we're like, we're gonna figure this out. So we're going up this dirt road trying to figure out where we turn in. And then, the place where we turned in, you can't even see that there's a road there because it's 12 o'clock at night. It's
There's
midnight.
no street lights. It's on a dirt road.
No street lights whatsoever. Couldn't see anything. And then we finally see the dirt road that we're supposed to turn on. So Tom is flying down this dirt road. Because his mom is pissed off, like he's flying.
pissed off.
So we're like, okay, 12A. So we're looking for it, and we see 12A, or we think we see 12A. Like, you couldn't even see, like, the designated, like, this is the house, like, the number house. Like, you had to search for it. It wasn't on the mailbox. Then you're trying to search for it on the door. It's not even on the door.
So we have flashlights, like, literally, like, peeking in, like, around the house. So it looks like we're burglars.
Yeah, because
like,
first we thought we found the house.
Yeah, and
we're trying to find the key.
we're trying to find the key. So we hop the gate, and we're looking for we had me, Nathan, and Tom, and Jill looking. Yeah, and Michelle was passing out in the car. And so we're like looking all suspicious. Tom's hopping gates into the backyard. I'm like peeking through windows to see if there's an opening because it's 12A on this street. And
Jill gets the idea to call him.
Jill's like, all right, I'm gonna call him because we can't find the key. Like the key is nowhere to be found. So Jill calls him, and this lady answers, and she's like,
"You're at the wrong house."
You're at the wrong house. And we're literally, if someone came out of the house, they were in complete rights to kill us. Like, we are peeking into their house with giant flashlights. We're just 4 freaking people that you don't know. And so Jill calls him. She's like, you're at the wrong house. It's down the street. So we go down the street. Huh?
On the opposite end.
Yeah, on the complete opposite end of the freaking street. And so we go down, and we see the house, and we're like, okay, finally, let's park the truck. So we park the truck, and we're like, okay, no big deal. Let's go to the key box at the front. And we open the box, we type in the code, open the box, the code works, and we're like, finally, there's no key in the box. So Tom, at this point, I'm like, I've never seen Tom this angry before. And he's like, Mom, there's no key in the box. And he comes back, and then he goes back to the door, and he tries to open the door, and the door opens. And so we're like, finally. And we walk inside, and there's people's stuff there. Like someone already moved in there. Yep.
Yeah.
And so
Tom was pissed.
Tom was pissed, and it's like, you can tell that they were there for the race because they had cots lined up. It wasn't like a regular house.
Tom, I don't know how Tom knows this, but it's Tom, and Tom knows everything to deal with race. There was this light bar, and he's like, there's only one racer that uses that light bar. I don't know how, but okay, Tom. And he's like, there's only one racer that uses that light bar. So he calls his friend to ask if he gave any information away, because like the racers that were supposedly helping with us, that was them. So he's like, he called his friend to be like, did you give our information away? And the guy's like, no, I don't even know the passcode to get into the key. Like, I just know you're staying at that location. So we're like, so how did this guy know that we were staying here, and how did he get our passcode? Like, it was the weirdest thing that we still knew the guy that was going to be helping us, but we didn't give any information of where we were going to be staying. So then Jill's like, well, fuck this. She calls the lady. She's not answering. She calls me like 5 times. And then she calls like, if for emergencies, call this number. And it's the maintenance guy who just works on the houses. He doesn't do any, he just works on the houses. So he's like, I don't know, I'll call her for you. I just work on the houses. And Jill's like pissed off and like yelling. And he's just like, I just work on the houses. I don't know.
Because it's an expensive house.
It's like 1 at this point.
Yep.
So then we finally get hold of the lady.
And she sounds drunk.
And she's like, there's somebody in there? And Jill's like, yeah, there's somebody in here. This is supposed to be our house. I paid for it. And then the lady's like, okay, well, there's another house down the road a little bit that you guys can, like, sleep there. And Jill's like, okay, what's that house's number? And it's literally like the same number as our house's number, but on the other side, like, there's this rope thing to like, for the Baja vlog. We're gonna put that in the description below. There will be a link for you guys to go check it out.
2 links. Baja vlog and road trip.
Yes.
Yes.
But
if you guys liked this video,
hit that like button.
And if you guys love going on our adventures,
Please hit that subscribe button
and we'll see you peas.
in the next Super Pod. Sorry.
You really always forget to high five.
Just
That's our thing.